today's class, we are going to discuss a new topic, that is, we are going to discuss polished notation, which is actually application of stacks. So how stacks are implemented, how stacks work, we will be understanding it very well with the help of polished notations. So what are actually polished notations? See, in computers, it is very difficult. Normally computers work with binary language, right? And because they work with binary language, hence it is a normal thing that in computers it is easy to evaluate expressions which contain two operands, that is a and b, and in between a and b you have an operator. So it is easy to evaluate such expressions. But in case of expressions which are like this example which you are seeing over, in these type of questions, you can see that there are multiple values and there are multiple operators. So usually we have to also pay attention to the operator precedence in such questions. So operator precedence means which operator will be evaluated first. Like in this expression, you can understand that there is a bracket, there are brackets, there is multiplication, division and addition. So how will you be doing it? You will be first solving the brackets, second you will be solving multiplication, multiply and divide, third you will be solving the addition. This is going to be your priority or operator precedence. But in this case also, you can see that there are more than one brackets, there are more than one operators which are at the same level of precedence. Like you can see that we have one bracket over here, we have another one over here, and within the bracket we have another bracket. Okay, and then you have two symbols, two operators which are at the same level of precedence. So which one to evaluate first? So in order to understand all this, now on pen paper we can easily figure out what we will be doing. That is, first we will be executing the brackets. Suppose I take up the bracket a plus b. Second, I'll be taking up the bracket which contains d divided by j plus d. Now within this also, you can see that there is another expression, that is j plus d. You have this j plus d. You'll be solving that first. Then you'll be first considering the one on the left hand side, that is left, using the left to right associativity. So in left to right associativity, first you will be solving multiplication, then you will be solving division, and last of all you will be solving plus. So this is going to be your operator precedence. This is how you are going to work, how you are going to evaluate. So it is easy for us to understand this, because all this we are doing on pen paper. So manually it is easy to handle these, but how are we going to handle it when we are writing a program for evaluating such expressions? And hence that is the case when your polished notations, they are very handy. The polished notations, they come to our rescue because we are able to work with them easily. So we were discussing polished notations, that is application of stacks, how stacks are applied. Okay, so for applying the stacks, in order to solve such kind of expressions which have more than one operators, it is very easy for computers to understand it if we convert it into some form, that is into some kind of a polished notation, and that is known as what? Application of stacks. Now when we talk about polished notations, how many types of polished notations are there? Number one, infix. Second, postfix. And third, prefix. These three types of polished notations are there. When we talk about infix, so infix expressions are of this form. expressions are of the form A plus B. Okay, where A is your operate, A is an operand, B is an operand. Let me write it. So which all are the operands over here? A is the operand, B is the operand, and what is the plus? Plus is your operator. Plus is the operator. So operator lies in between the two operands. Okay, such kind of expressions are known as what? Infix expressions. Give some examples. Send me some examples of infix expression through chat. What all infix expressions you can have? Like for example, I can write C divided by D, that can be an infix expression. C multiplied by D, that can be an infix expression. Okay. Yes, P into Y, that is an infix expression. These are your infix expressions. Okay. Coming to the next part, that is your postfix expression. What are postfix expressions? Expressions are of the form A, B plus, where first you will be having the two operands and then the operator, and prefix will be expressions are of the form plus A, B. That is first operator and then the two operands. Let us revise. Infix, operand, first operand, operator, then the second operand. Postfix, first operand, second operand, and then the operator. Prefix, first operator, then the operand, first operand, and then the second operand. Got it? It's a very simple concept. We are just talking about infix, postfix, and prefix expression. Infix expression have operator in between the two operands, that is two values. Postfix, first the two operands, then the operator, and prefix, first the operator, then the two operands. Okay, so now we are going to convert infix expressions into postfix and prefix. So why we have to convert infix into postfix and prefix? That is because computer finds it easier, and even the programmers find it easier to create a program which will be able to execute or evaluate expressions which are of either postfix or prefix form rather than infix form. So infix expressions are difficult to evaluate even when you as a programmer start coding the program for it. Now this is a very simple expression consisting of only two operands and one operator in between. What about cases where you have these type of expressions, these large expressions? How will you figure it out? Because it is possible that A can be a single digit number like 5, or A could be a double digit number like 50. So when you write 50 plus B divided by, or whatever you write, you take multiple digits for a particular value, a particular variable. In that case, it becomes very difficult to evaluate expressions. Maybe you as a programmer or somebody as a programmer could be able to create a program for that. That's not a problem. But things are even far more simplified when expressions, when infix expressions are converted into postfix or prefix. And always our objective should be that the program should run efficiently and it should take less time to execute. Got it? So that is the reason why infix expressions are always converted into postfix and prefix expressions before being evaluated. So now we will be seeing how to convert infix expression into postfix expression. So first of all, please write down the evaluation order according to which operations take place. You have to follow the BODMAS rule. So the first one is brackets. Second one is exponentiation. Third one is multiplication. and division. Fourth one is addition or subtraction. Okay, so brackets, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. Got it? These four things are there. So this is going to be your evaluation order. That is, in any expression you are going to first evaluate what? Brackets, then exponentiation, then multiplication, and then addition or subtraction. Clear? Now let us start with converting one simple expression into prefix and postfix expression. I am making 3 columns here. This is infix notation. Here we will be writing postfix notation, and next one will be prefix notation. Like this. So we have 3 columns here. We will take the first case, the first expression, that is A plus B. What will be the postfix notation in this case? So postfix notation will be like this, and prefix notation will be this. Next, I'm giving you another infix notation, that is A minus C into B. Write its postfix notation. Now, how will you do the postfix notation for this one? Please listen very carefully, okay? So I have this expression over here, A minus C into B. So I have this one. Now how will I handle this? So over here, what is the first thing? Please check the evaluation order. What is the evaluation order? Firstly, what we are going to execute in this, the first thing which we are going to execute is the bracket. This bracket we are going to execute first. So if I want to execute this bracket first, what is inside the bracket? A minus C. Now we know that multiplication has a higher precedence than minus, but because it is within the bracket, hence bracket will be evaluated first. So first we are going to write the answer to this. That is, we will write, now I am converting it into postfix first. So AC minus. So right now, what is my expression? AC minus. Now over here, you have the other one, that is into B. Now whatever was there in A, in the bracket, that has been solved. Now what are you left with? You are left with A into, you are left with into B. So in this, please consider this AC minus to be the first operand and this B to be the second operand. This is your first operand, this is your second operand. Got it? So now when you are considering this as the first and this as the second operand, what should you write as the answer? In this case, you will be writing it this way: AC first minus, because AC minus is the first operand, second operand is B, and then the operator, that is multiplication. So this is our final postfix expression. This is our final postfix expression. Using this logic, please convert this infix expression into prefix expression. I'll do it here for you. A minus C into B. First bracket will be solved, so minus A and C. Now after this, this minus A and C will be the first operand. Now what do we have here? We have B. So minus A, C will be your first operand. B will be your second operand. This is first operand. This is second operand. Now what will you do? First, you will be writing the operator, that is multiplication. Then minus AC, which is your first operand. And then you will be writing B. So your answer is this. This is your answer. This is prefix. So I'm giving you some other questions here. A plus B, A plus B into C. The next one. These three questions, please do them. Yeah, so in this we have to take two brackets. Like I said, this is the first bracket, this is the second bracket. Now within the first bracket also you have another bracket, and that bracket is this, b into c. So we will be solving that first. So let us do that. So in this b, c and multiplication, we are doing postfix first of all. Now because we are solving the bracket a, so this solves my first bracket. Now let us solve the second bracket. Within this db multiplication, then we have c, then we have minus, and in between the two there is a division. So division would be written over here. This is your postfix. We will be solving prefix also now. So we'll take what? First we'll be taking the first bracket, multiply b and c first. Then you have a, and then you have plus. So this solves my first bracket. Second bracket, d and b multiplication, then c, and then a minus, and then you have a division over here. So this is, sorry, I deleted something. This is prefix expression. Now what we are going to do is, as we have understood, I'm giving you a few more questions over here. I'm giving you one question. Convert this expression a plus b into c divided by d into postfix notation. You can see on the screen what is the first one you will be solving. Obviously you will be solving the bracket first. Okay, so when you'll be solving the bracket first, so in this bracket you have what? ab plus. Now after ab plus there is something that is c into c. Now you can see that first we have multiplication over here. We have first multiplication and then we have division. So this one comes first, this one comes second. So first what will be solved? Multiplication will be solved first. So let us do that. So in this into c, so c, that means I'm multiplying this a plus b with c. So a, b plus c, and into multiplication will be written here. Then you have d. Now you have already solved this part. This is one operand and d is another operand, and division is an operator. So d and division. So your answer should be this. Let us proceed with the next part. Another question I'm giving you. Plus b into c divided by d plus e raised to the power f divided by g. Convert this into postfix form. Now this is known as exponentiation. This caret symbol is for exponentiation. What is exponentiation? If you write a caret B, it stands for A raised to the power B. I'll just do it. I'll use the superscript form here. So this is what it means, A raised to the power B. Another question I'll be giving you. Give postfix form of the following expression. The expression is this: A into B plus C plus D into E plus F divided by G into H. Very complicated. It's looking complicated. Take your time and do it. Yes, check your answers, everyone. We have this expression. So I'm going to copy this expression first. Now in this expression, what you can see is what is my first operand. You have a large bracket. So this is my first operand, okay? And this is my second operand. First operand, second operand. Now I have to evaluate this first operand. So within this first operand now you forget about divided by G and just concentrate on the first bracket. Within the first bracket, you have this small bracket. So first you will be evaluating this small bracket. So let us start with that first. So in this, firstly, A, B and plus you are going to do. Next it is multiplied by C. Now multiplication, division, addition and exponentiation is there. So out of these, which one you will be doing first? Out of multiplication, division, addition and exponentiation, which one should you do first? Which one should you do first? Exponentiation has to be done first, because this is more, its priority is more than multiplication and division also. So I will leave some space and here I'm going to write E, F and exponentiation. Okay. So this part is done. Which two parts are done? We will mark them. First, this part is done and this part is also done. Now what do we have? What is left in the question now? Now multiplication and division we will be doing, because addition lies after, it will come after multiplication and division, and after within from between multiplication and division also, first you will be handling what? Multiplication, because it lies first according to left to right associativity. If you see from left to right, we have first multiplication and then division. Now D and division, and you can club up this whole thing together. So our first bracket, this first bracket is completed over, sorry, it's not completed, there is still something left in between these. Now there is a plus also, this will be executed afterwards. So plus I will be writing over here, this plus I will be writing over here. Let us revise. A plus B, so AB plus E, F and exponentiation we have done. Now to this bracket we are going to add, to this bracket we have added, that is we have multiplied C to this bracket. So AB plus C multiplication, then D division. Now these two parts, this part and this part has to be added. So that is why you will be writing addition over here. And once this is done, you are only left with divided by G. So G and division. We are going to solve these two expressions. You can take this one as a homework. This one, the selected one, please take it as a homework. You can do it later on. And now what we are going to do is we are going to do the same thing, that is conversion of infix to postfix form using stacks. Now this is going to be our next topic. So this topic we will be taking tomorrow, because it's a lengthy topic. We need 1 hour time to do it. Okay. So today I hope this much is clear to everybody. Conversion of infix expression to postfix and prefix. I am unmuting everyone. Yes. So this, we conclude today's topic. Am I clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, why I keep taking these feedbacks is, what is the answer of second one? You solve it. I haven't solved it yet. So I will solve it and I'll let you know. Okay. So you solve it and keep it, and in the group I'll post it. So this is what we are going to do. The stack method of conversion of infix to postfix, and then there is a program also for this, which we will be seeing later on. Okay, so I'm signing off today. Thank you all for being there.